Hey, how's it going? This is Mike D here with Martial Arts Business System. In this video, just another quick direct mail lesson, but it's more so a follow-up lesson that you can use in your school to pretty much follow up with those past prospects, right? Where do past prospects come from? They come from the internet, meaning they opted into your website for maybe a free offer or something like that. They put in their contact info, their address, their phone number. There's easy ways to do that. But they never came in for their intro, or you followed up with them by phone, but you never got in contact with them. Or where else does past prospect come from, right? They come from, they call you on the phone, maybe they respond to an ad or something like that, and they make an appointment, they don't show up, right? That's a past prospect. Or someone who does show up for one introductory lesson, doesn't sign up, doesn't come back, right? We all have those. Or maybe they walk in, they get some information, you talk to them a little bit. Either way, in any scenario where you run into somebody who says, hey, I'm possibly interested, even if they resist, even if they say, well, maybe I don't want to do it right now, there's some simple ways you can get their contact info. If they're just not interested at the moment to schedule times for an intro, you might say, hey, that's cool, I appreciate that. You don't want to do an introductory lesson right now, no problem. I'd love to be able to stay in contact with you. I probably won't be able to call you or anything like that, but I do have this newsletter that we send out from time to time in the form of email, in the form of print. Hopefully you do have a newsletter that you send them, or you say, hey, if you're not ready to do it right now, no big deal. I love to be able to stay in contact with you via the post office. Send you some mail from time to time, maybe our email newsletter. All I would need is just your address and stuff like that to do that, and I would maybe get you some special offers from time to time. And hey, if you like one of those and you're interested, you can call me. No big deal. But it'd be an easy way for us to stay in touch. I mean, it's some very simple wording. Just be straightforward with it, and be sincere. So anyway, you get these past prospects, right? They either make introductory appointments, or they're not ready to make an appointment, or they call, they don't show up, or maybe they walk in, they make an appointment, but they're kind of the famous Be Back brothers, right? I'll be back and we'll be back. I remember when I was a kid, I was working with my parents. They were in they own the gift shop, flower and gift shop. So from time to time they would go to these flea markets to try to get rid of some old merchandise. And I remember the guy next to me, I was like 10 years old. I said, "Hey, you selling a lot of stuff today?" And he said, "No, just we'll be back and I'll be back." And I was like 10 years old. I said, "Who's will be back?" "Oh, we'll be back and I'll be back." So everybody's just telling them that they'll be back. So anyway, so sometimes we all have will be backs and I'll be back in our business. So the important thing to do is to in an ethical, in a fun, in a simple way, no arm twisting, no guillotines. Just get their contact information. Right? It's very easy to do. All right, and then you just follow up on them. Now, a fun way that we're doing this month with people is we're doing the famous TUIT, okay? TUIT. I'm just looking at the car here, pulling up the driveway. So TUIT, this little round to it. I get these from American Retail Supply and Travis Lee. So basically, it's about a 2-page letter written on, plain Jane, white envelope, hand addressed, and it's just a 2-page letter, and it just explains how life is busy, and maybe you haven't gotten around to it yet. But here you go. Here's your TUIT. No more excuse. Now, what's the point of doing stuff like this? Yeah, it costs a few extra bucks to drop in the mail. It takes some effort to follow up on your past prospects. But why would you do something like this? You would do something like this because it gets you remembered. People are, oh yeah, that's the place that we went into. We were gonna try some lessons and we never showed up. Oh, that's right. The tire got flat, or the dog got sick, or whatever. But when you show up like this, you get remembered. I keep hearing a lot of people talking about, well, I'm getting all my leads, all my students from like social media and Facebook and blah blah blah, and that's all good, And we have a fan page for Martial Arts Business System. Just friend me on Facebook, and you can get to that fan page. But is it the only thing that we do, to get members into our program? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's a lot of things that we try to do to get people in the door. And same thing goes with our schools and our member schools. Is we encourage them to do as many things as possible. So this is just an example of a fun way to follow up on your past prospects, the ones who inquire, the ones who come in, the I'll be backs, the will be backs of the world. If not, they just simply forget about you because life's just so darn busy. So you got to stay in touch with those people who have raised their hand in the past, So again, they come from the internet, they come from the phone. They're walk-ins, they're intros that don't show up, intros that don't show back up for their second one. They're the will be backs, the I'll be backs of the world, the ones who just haven't gotten around to it yet. So you can do a couple 2-page letter, pop this in there with it, make this part of your follow-up sequence. All right, MABiz Martial Arts Business System. All right, check that out. There's a bunch of different things that you can see there when you get there. So again, it's martialartsbusinesssystem.com. A lot of things we have going on. Websites and SEO, search engine optimization for school owners. We have our Martial Arts Business System Gold program, which used to be called the MABiz Secret Society, so we have that now. That's pretty much our MABiz Secret Society is now transitioning to Martial Arts Business System Gold. That's our monthly marketing, samples like this, all done for you, and some consulting and phone time with that as well. And then we have our website, and we've got some schools who do their websites and their SEO, or a combination of both. So anyway, check it out, martialartsbusinesssystem.com. Have some fun following up on your past prospects. Their life is boring. You need to help them kind of spice it up a little bit. All right, till next time, Mike D here for Martial Arts Business System. Talk to you soon. A comment is fine, whatever. Check out the blog. Either way, always good talking with you.